Hey, Dave Carey here from Prime Real Estate with the third video of the live BRRRR over here in Colmar, Pennsylvania. I did make settlement on the property a little bit earlier than expected because it was a home equity line of credit and not an actual mortgage. The listing agent asked if we can close earlier, and I said, yeah, it really doesn't make much of a difference. Plus, the schedule was lined up a little bit better with Tom McHugh from Apex Home Remodeling about the roof siding, windows, fascia, capping, gutters. We closed late 2 weeks ago. Tom McHugh actually ended up starting the entire exterior last week and is almost completely done. The only thing that he has remaining would be the gutters. But I want to give you a quick update, walk through with the video to show you where we are. I also have my crew here who is currently working on demolition. They're demolishing all the ceilings and ripped out the old kitchen, ripping out the bathroom, all that good stuff, getting ready for my electrician and plumber, which will be here on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough now and kind of go through what everything was done. So here you can see they did all new vinyl siding. Remember, the windows were all good and the capping was fine, but they did do a little bit of a soffit, which you can see there. They capped this fascia here. The gutters, again, are not going on until later this week. I don't know if you can really tell from the video, but the roof is also brand new. They did a tear off, so they ripped off the old roof, and I was able to get a 50-year shingle. So hopefully I won't have to worry about that for quite a bit. I have to walk around trucks and dumpsters, but they removed the window for the demo. That's obviously going to go back in once they're all done. But as you can see, everything looks much better. It's already looking like a completely different house. Again, Tommy did all this for me for $13,000 out the door. That's material and labor. And the house just looks brand new. The neighbors are very excited. So the outside is completely done, watertight, sealed, and everything's pretty much good for the next foreseeable future. Again, the reason I do this is it's all maintenance-free material. I don't have to worry about painting anything. It should be pressure washed every few years or so, but that's about it. And after this, I'm gonna take you to the inside. Okay, now we're gonna head on inside, where you can see the place already starting to look completely different. All the ceilings have been demoed. They demoed the ceilings because they said that the condition of the plaster was so poor that if they rocked over top of it, it was going to end up creating problems for me down the line with cracking and bowing. Same thing with this wall, was a little bit too much to save, so that wall's coming down as well. All this drywall will remain. My contractor had the idea of, once the ceiling came down, if we remove these 2x4s, we can actually vault the ceiling, which honestly is not necessarily probably the best investment idea because it doesn't actually change the value, but he said it's gonna cost $350 extra, and it just makes the kitchen really pop. So I'm hoping that'll help me get a little bit better of a value, and also if I ever decide to rent this not Section 8, which I doubt I would, it just helps sell the property. Or if I ever decide to sell the property in a couple of years, you know, it's just a small dollar amount to make the place substantially better. Head upstairs. So we have ceilings ripped out in here. This wall is going to get ripped out as well because the plaster was just in too poor of shape. Bedroom number 2, same story. And the bathroom. They're going to be done gutting today, and after we're finished up, I'm going to get my plumber to install the tub, and then they're going to drywall over top of it. So, as you can see, it's kind of chaotic over here, but making good progress. Ibis is my lead contractor who's handling this job. He told me that he believes the property will be finalized, completely finished between 3 and 4 weeks. Now, I'm gonna have some other stuff to do on top of that, like appliances and small things, maybe some granite countertops. But for the most part, I'm hoping that this project, which I expect to take several months, is gonna actually end up taking hopefully under 2 months. But again, I'll keep you guys updated on how we're doing. And after this, I'm gonna head back to my house, pull up my spreadsheet, and give you an update on the numbers. Thanks, see you there. Okay, back home. So here I have the spreadsheet in front of me with a lot more numbers added in. I was able to get the bid from a new contractor I'm using. He came highly recommended from a friend of mine who has used him for multiple projects, said he does great work, good pricing, shows up, answers his phone, all the things that are hard to find in a contractor. So I met him just last week, went over the whole project, and he started on Monday, 7 a.m. And by the time I got there around noon today, he was already gutted most of the entire house. So very good start. He sent me over his bid. I plugged his bid into my Excel spreadsheet that explains the cost of everything that he's been doing. So framing of the bedrooms, $1,100. Demo drywall and spackle is $3,850. The demo is $1,800. So on and so forth. You can go through this list at your leisure and kind of see the cost of everything. One thing about this guy is he only charges for labor. So I am responsible for ordering all the material. He will tell me what to order it, and I will order it and just basically do it online, homedepot.com, and Home Depot delivers it to the house the next day. It's a little bit more work, but really not a whole lot, especially for the prices that he charges. I did plug in my closing costs, which I have here, came to $46.82. Again, it was a cash deal, home equity line of credit. So there's a lot of costs that are waived because when you get a mortgage, there are other costs that are associated with the mortgage that are not associated with a cash deal. So that saves me a little bit of money there. As you saw, Tom McHugh finished the entire exterior. It looks fantastic. I love that. One thing I did forget to mention while at the property is that Chris Kaminsky did end up finishing the furnace. So it's got a brand new furnace in there that came to $3,900, and that's including removing the old furnace, converting it over to gas, running piping to the new unit. And also, because we're moving the oven from one side of the kitchen to the other, Chris also had to move the gas line from one side of the kitchen to the other. A minor job, but out the door, materials, labor, everything was $3,900. So I closed on the property about 10 days ago. I already have the roof, siding, fascia, soffit, HVAC, and demo all done. My electrician's starting on Wednesday because he's going to move a couple outlets. He's going to add some outlets in the new bedroom because it is required by code. My plumber will be there on Saturday. He's going to do the tub and surround, and the drywall will be going up next week. Everything is moving quickly, and so far so good. No major hiccups. The biggest major hiccup would be that I'm already over budget. I did not estimate numbers very well. I'm already at $203,000, which I really wanted to end up somewhere around that number of 200, 205 maybe. But I'm already kind of getting there now. That's really missing is some plumbing work like toilet vanity tub install, backsplash material. That's the backsplash install labor is already factored in. Countertops, that's only about $1,000. Appliances is going to end up being between $2,500 and $3,000 depending. And then just some material for the quarter round and trim. So, and not floor. And the carpet for the hallway, all the bedrooms upstairs and the steps. Probably going to cost me another like $1,500, $2,000. So I'm definitely going to go over budget here. And that's absolutely okay because when I do these projects, I anticipate to leave some money in it. If I were to be in and out of it for $200,000, I'd pretty much walk away with hopefully not having to leave much money at all. So if I'm in it for $210 and I leave $10,000 in for a fully rehab property with 25% equity that cash flows me about $1,700 a month, that's no problem at all. My recoup time will be only a couple of months, which is fantastic. So all in all, things are going well. I'm happy. I don't think I have anything additional to talk about today. So again, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out. If you're looking to get involved in investing yourself, please feel free to reach out. If you're looking to become a realtor, buy, sell, anything, I'm the guy that can help you out. Do not hesitate to call me, text me, email me anytime. I'm here and available. Thanks so much for watching video 3. Appreciate it.